walking out of today's game with win number 4 on the season. It's the Dolphins going up against the Colts. So with kickoff approaching, let's send it over to our commentators here this afternoon, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
And we welcome you to Lucas Oil Stadium, which opened back in 2008 here in the Circle City of Indianapolis, Indiana. Today we've got a Week 8 matchup on tap here between the Miami Dolphins and the Indianapolis Colts. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Godden. And Charles, we take a look at the Colts entering play. They come in losers of 2 straight, so they're trying to right the ship here a little bit.
They're teetering a little bit, aren't they? And now things could really go south if they lose this game, so they understand the importance of playing well and stopping this streak.
Meanwhile, for our visitors, the Dolphins, they too were losers last week, so they're also hoping to get back in the win column.
Something's got to give in this one, right? Both teams want to start a new streak, and they both want it to be a victory. This should be a fun one.
Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. That's fielded in the end zone, and he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. Now the first carry for LaShawn McCoy. And he'll push his way forward to about the 32. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. 3 yards to go on 2nd down.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
To throw is locked. On the right side, it's Hilton with a catch. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive. We heard them talk before the game about utilizing the intermediate passing game this week. It works for them there. They move the chains.
And we saw them work on it in practice as well. And most teams take a period at a time to work on different things. They put a couple of periods of work into the intermediate passing game, and now we know exactly why. They got the look that they were seeking, and they were able to take advantage of it.
And the offense still has a couple plays to go to pick up the first on 2nd down and 3.
That was not a completion that results in a highlight video. But at the same time, if you have those kind of completions all game long, eventually one of them might turn into a highlight.
And he's got his man on the out route. And he takes this one down all the way near the 30.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
Now a first down carry here from McCoy. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
That was a good forceful run, and it demonstrates why you've got to put your body on a runner when you're trying to tackle him. If you just go in there and just try and get him down with arm tackles, usually doesn't work very well, and we saw in that play, he'll run right through those attempted plays.
Wide open receiver complete. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Their dangerous wide receiver. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Colts take it right down and score on the opening drive. Well, that's how they envisioned to get the football to start the game and score it.
And I don't know if that was scripted. Was it an audible? Or was it just a play call that they had in their pocket? No matter what, they had the right call on against the right defense, and they end up in the end zone.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. So here come the Dolphins now as they get set to take over on offense. They'll be led out by a man who won a playoff game as a rookie in 2011 from North Carolina. It's TJ Yates.
The best quality of TJ Yates is his poise. Unruffled when he had to play in some key games early in his career. Handled that very well. Understands how to be a good backup and is always ready to play when called upon.
A first carry for Kenyon Drake. Not much room here as he only gets it to about the 30. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8. A very capable offensive unit here, one of the headliners, Jordan Cameron.
He's listed as a tight end, but he's at his best when he flexes away from the line of scrimmage and runs routes like a receiver.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. His tight end, Jordan Cameron, the intended target. And it's 3rd down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And he's got his man, that's Landry. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. They give him 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs.
Jesus, numbers and shit.
I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well.
It's garbage.
They tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done.
If you're running out route, it's likely you're going to end up near the sideline. And what did we just see there? You got it. The benefits of practice. Toe tapping, foot dragging, picking it up and making sure it was a catch.
He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
Today's NFL, these big guys are featured receivers. They move them all over the place to try and find good matchups. And they had one. They were just unable to complete the pass.
Looking left side. That's caught by Landry. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs. They'll look to throw now on first down. Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught. It's a gain of 14 there, and it's first down Miami.
Partner, it's a lot of fun watching the NFL now, isn't it? Because when the big fella runs routes, it used to be when we were kids, he'd run about 3 different routes, and that was it. Now he can run and catch the ball, as we just saw there.
7 yards there on the first down screen play.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass, looked like it was coming together, looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
They'll set up a throw. His pass caught at the 4. 7 yards on the pickup there, and now they've got it 1st and goal. And a really long drive here, and it goes on and on.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
And this is caught by Cameron for a Miami touchdown. Jordan Cameron, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Dolphins are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Sometimes those tight ends are a mismatch. They found the mismatch there.
And that's exactly why you want to draw up those types of plays, because coverage is just going to go to the natural guys, the guys that make the big plays on the outside. But if you work your tight end into it, that's a tough one for a defense to handle.
Tough. They couldn't handle it. It worked out for 6. Now the Colts offense gets ready to head back on the field. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Did they stick with it?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing, because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
On 2nd down, it's McCoy. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 3. And this O-line, it is the lifeblood of the offense.
They established the tone. Mean, nasty, physical. They can't wait to get after people. That allows the rest of the offense to feel confident.
third down. He's got a man open. That's Allen. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs.
Would it be safe to say that as precise as routes are supposed to be run in the NFL, maybe they're not quite as precise in college ball?
That's accurate, yeah.
And I think we saw a college route in the NFL there. Just find the soft spot, find the dead zone, and find the first down. And that's what he just did.
6 yards to go here on second down. To throw on second down is Locke. Left side, it's Dorsett. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs.
When the hitch route is run really well, that jab step off the line of scrimmage by the receiver, which is designed to back up the defender and give him a little bit of space, all you want there, get that space, catch the football, and then make a move.
Oh, my God.
Taken in at the 5. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
What am I doing?
Hilton, his second touchdown on the season. And the Colts have taken the lead. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions, and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. They'll come out throwing here on first down. And lucky to get away with one there. That one nearly picked. Second down. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense if that fell harmlessly to the ground. Back now with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Second quarter begins with the Dolphins in possession of the football. They've got it 3rd and 10 here to start things out. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And it's caught by Parker. 20, 10, 5, and all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Devontae Parker, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Dolphins are an extra point away from tying up this football game.
As a fan, is there anything prettier than a well-executed post route?
No, it's a thing of beauty, especially when it's done like that for a touchdown.
The throw, the catch, and how about the run after to get it to the end zone?
That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. And now Indianapolis set to take the field. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just out.
They've got his man.
What?
Clean. They get 39 yards out of that one. And it's good enough for an Indianapolis first down. Well, we know he's got the speed there. He needed the speed and the hands. A great catch.
And because of that speed, you have to respect it as a defender. So you have to either play off or make sure you're somehow in contact with him. And he's able to do exactly what you said. Use the speed to his advantage and go up and get the football. That's a big-time play right there.
Here's Luck now on second down. Allen's got it over the middle. It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains. And the offense lining up 1st and 10. One receiver left, 2 to the right. Luck on first down. Now a hit, and Luck lost the football. It's out. And the
Yes!
Dolphins have got it.
Oh!
With no running backs in the backfield to help pass protect, all the receivers in their patterns, there's going to be hot routes. If they sense a blitz or pressure on the quarterback, they got to be prepared to break routes off early and get the football.
Come on!
Never even had a chance. They caught the ball
second down.
Brad, wasn't that long ago that the guy playing that spot was an outside linebacker type of a guy. Now, as a defensive end, how about the speed that he used to get into the backfield and make the play?
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Fresh set of downs here.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
He'll drop to throw. Going deep here for Parker. And this is taken in at the 5. It's a big play there for Miami. 46 yards. So after that big play, let's see if they can catch their defense maybe on their heels.
They went for the haymaker there, didn't they? A big shot towards the end zone, and they came up with
Damn it. Finish your damn block.
The defense escaped the big one there. Now they're going to try and hold him to a field goal attempt. It is definitely hard to find space near the goal line. You always want to have a guy in the game running it who can create his own.
He'll look to throw. Jarvis Landry, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd and short.
Well, we're not playing 3 yards in the cloud of dust football anymore. I kind of get why those old school coaches sometimes didn't want to throw the football. Because if it's popped up in the air, it almost turns into...
Well, that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. Kenny Stills, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Dolphins have broken our tie as they take the lead. Well, it was 3rd and 1. I was expecting run, so much for that. They pass it, they score it.
That had the feel of the head coach telling the offensive coordinator, you've got 4 downs here. We're going to go for it on 4th down unless there's a disaster on 3rd. Go ahead and take a shot if you want to. And he gratefully accepted the opportunity and did exactly that. If they didn't get it there, that had the feel that they would come back and try it on 4th down.
And now Indianapolis set to take the field. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
You always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. So you can have an empty possession, pump the ball away, get yourself set to play defense. But when you turn it over, it changes momentum. And when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
They go play action here on 1st down. On the right side, it's Hilton with a...
Man, he's garbage out there.
For 24 yards.
As far as I'm concerned, Andrew Luck can do it all. I mean, he's an underrated runner. Toughness in the pocket, strong and stout. But let's face it, the money, that comes from his arm.
And smart. Valedictorian of his high school class in Houston. Then he goes to Stanford. He's got it all. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down. Offense needs something here on 2nd down. It is 2nd and long.
Well, on that play, the expression, don't blink, you might miss something, certainly applied. That was fast. Defense diagnosed the play, and it was over in a heartbeat.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Danny Nicholas in there to bring him down for a loss of 7. And the defense will try and pin their ears back and get pressure again here after the sack. It's 3rd down. 3rd and long. It's locked. And he's got his man in stride, complete. So 2 minutes to go in a wild first half. We'll come back to Indianapolis right after this. A review coming up here at halftime. We'll ship you off to Orlando. Larry Ridley will have first half highlights and analysis.
LR, plenty to show in this one.
He shanked that.
Busy man at intermission.
And this is one of the risks you run when you attempt a long field goal. If you miss, the defense takes over the spot of the placement. So now they've got a chance to get one more drive in before halftime.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. It's a big play there for Miami. And even 50 yards.
Today's receivers in the NFL, they're the complete package nowadays. We know they can run, we know they can catch, but they have those big frames now. So oftentimes, they just out-physical guys downfield and go up and catch the football. And we saw a big gain as a result of that play.
No gain there on the completion. It'll be 2nd down. So they don't get anything out of that completion. I guess when you roll out of the pocket like he did there to the left, if you're going to throw it, you better gain some yardage.
Can you just hear the old school coaches right now?
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Henry Anderson in there to bring him down for a loss of 7. And now because of the sack, it's 3rd and goal from the 14.
But this defensive unit certainly picked a great time to make a stand.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Jordan Cameron, his 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Dolphins add on to their lead. And that'll give them a 2-score lead here, but I'm looking ahead. They just want to hold it for the final moments here in the 2nd quarter. They don't want to give up anything on the other side.
No, not at all, because if they don't, it almost had the feel of an imposing their will score. And right now, they want to make sure they keep that and carry it into the 2nd half.
And his kick is right through. Hartley now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. And the Colts getting ready to go. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the 2nd half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
On 2nd down, here's Luck. Out to the flat, that's complete to his running back. Call it a pickup of 7, and that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. Luck on 3rd down. And able to find Dorsett. And he brings this up to the 46. Good enough for the 1st. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Finding time. He's going to wind up and air it out. Oh, he had 6 points in his hands there. Couldn't hang on. 2nd down.
And when all else fails as a defender, when you're not there in the coverage, your best friend is exactly what we saw there. A big play shot taken by the offense. Unfortunately, it ended in a big drop.
Allen has it, left side. And he's going to go out of bounds at the 30-yard line. 23 yards on the play. And with that completion, he's now north of 200 yards here in the 1st half. Boy, a tough start for the secondary defensively.
It is, and it's got to put a dent in their confidence. And, you know, you always want to keep that up and feel like you can always bounce back after plays. But with the kind of numbers he's putting up here, it's starting to wear on them a little bit, I think. So they're looking at each other.
I think the boy here he's going to throw that. I caught looking down there.
Timeouts from here forward.
Got caught looking.
Throwing again is Locke. And that will be caught, but out of the end zone, says the field judge. It's ruled incomplete. They tried the fade there to the back corner, and Charles, you know very well that can be hard to stay in bounds on that route.
So difficult because you have to start the route to give yourself enough space to actually fade away from the defender and stay in bounds, just as you described. If the defender's able to take away that little bit of cushion, it's often hard to come down inbounds with the ball and complete the play.
An extra defensive back on the field here for 3rd and goal. Now Luck on 3rd and goal. And this is incomplete with a clock showing 3 seconds left.
Partner, how many times have you heard it? Pressure creates diamonds, right? But it also bursts pipes. And on that one, that's what they got. They got after him, and he was fortunate just to get rid of it.
Yeah, he just had to chuck it away. And Frank's kick is good. So we've reached halftime here, and it's the visiting Dolphins taking a lead to the locker room. Now, my apologies, Larry. I wanted to hear the report. Somebody's in a hurry, so we're going to get him right to quarter number 3. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he probably should have stayed in the end zone as he'll muster a return up to only the 14-yard line.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like you had green on that play. Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
They'll look to throw. Going up top. And they went for a big play through the air on second down. Couldn't connect. Now it's third.
Well, the obvious goal is to try and score a touchdown, but at the least, adding to a pretty big yardage total for his intended receiver there, huh?
Yeah, well, when you got a guy over 150 yards, keep chucking it deep to him, I guess.
Yeah, no doubt about it. You can get it to him short, he can make plays that way, but I like what you did.
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. It's a big play for the Dolphins here on third down. 41 yards.
That has to be frustrating for defenders. Third down, they take a shot way downfield. There is good coverage, yet they still come down with the football and pick up a big gain.
On first down, and they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
Well, Brandon, so much for halftime adjustments. They still can't get anything going on the ground. It may be time to loosen things up and start flinging it around a little bit.
Looking to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Well, the numbers have been good in the passing game, and certainly a big reason why they have the lead. But now here, third quarter, maybe go to the run game a little more?
Yeah, perhaps. I mean, after that incompletion, look credit to the defense for shutting them down on that play. Maybe you try and...
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the three-point
kicker.
Exactly. He put it through the post. That's going to help him at contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him at contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that.
So bad.
I don't know about that. Super tough.
Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it's going to make it third down at 6.
Tough day, tough sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there. Throwing on third down. Luck. He's got time in the pocket. And this is going to be caught. No, they say it's incomplete. Phillip Dorsett, the intended receiver. And that brings up fourth down. Third down, he tried to stay in bounds, did all he could. He caught it, but was led a little bit too far.
Yeah, and that's always difficult, isn't it? Because you know half of your body is trying to stay behind while the other half is reaching out, trying to catch the football. The top half worked. It was the bottom.
Now a hit and a loose football. And he did get it back, I do think, yes. So no turnover on the punt, and it'll be a first down. And the Dolphins offense now ready to go back out on the field. Looked like they had something going last drive. Then the interception happened. Will they recover?
The memory they need to keep with them is that they did have something going. They were moving the ball on offense, had a nice sequence going. Don't worry about the other part. You can't get that back. Let's go back to what you were doing well before.
I thought you were going to say they need to have no memory, but remember the good part, forget the bad.
I like that even better.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. And throw right side complete to Parker. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Devontae Parker with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Dolphins are able to grow their lead.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his 2nd touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. Hartley now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Colts offense now as they make their way onto the field. And on the last last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Right, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. And with this guy, I don't know that you're surprised when he has back-to-back games like this. He just keeps excelling.
What I like about him is that every year he doesn't settle for being one of the best in the game. He tries to make himself better. Almost like those great basketball players. I remember hearing about Kobe Bryant wanting to add something to his game every offseason. Magic Johnson, what do I need to work on to get better? Michael Jordan had that fadeaway before his career was over. Those are the best. Even though they're at the top of their game, they find ways to get better.
Quick hitter here, it's complete. Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on third. So the offense has it 1st and 10. And they're on 3rd and short. They just tried to spread the field. It worked.
And I think that the spreading of the field, the extra receivers, has really become the next in the evolutionary chain.
And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's 2nd down. And they weren't in zone coverage. They were in man, and each man did his job.
And that looked like vintage, old-school coverage, didn't it? Man coverage reminded me of an old Raiders team. They had a Hall of Famer at one corner and a Defensive Player of the Year at the other, and they just locked people down.
A couple of Dolphins in on the stop.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. They'll take that any time you hand the ball to a back.
3rd and long. It's locked. He rifles one. Picked off by Rashad Jones. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. The Dolphins offense now working their way back onto the field. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? Take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They've had to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10.
One thing I know from experience is that when the deep ball is thrown and you're the defender, you've got to fight that little bit of panic that emerges. You've got to play the ball really well. It's a 50-50 jump ball play, and guess what? They took a shot. How are you going to win it? And in this case, they managed to get it done.
He goes underneath the Drake. And he's going to get this one down right to the edge of the red zone of the chalk of the 20.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down.
On any passes in the middle of the field, anyone who's going after the football is going to be conscious that it's probably going to be contested and often physically. Sometimes it leads to drops.
Over the middle and into the hands of his receiver, Landry. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. So yet again here this week, he is struggling. And I know sometimes I've looked out here, they devoted 2 guys to him. Whatever the case, they can't seem to get him in a rhythm here.
And ordinarily, when your big-time guys had a tough game the week before, you script some stuff into your offense to try and get him going the next.
And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Kenny Stills, his 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Dolphins add on to their lead.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? You know, 1 by land, 2 by sea. He didn't mention air because right now we're seeing a big-time performance, aren't we? That's 2 touchdowns so far in this game.
Where'd you pull that one from?
And, you know, every now and then I actually listened in history class.
And you're just a scholar all the way around. You're reading all the time. I like that you fit that into the broadcast.
You know, I just grab a nugget when I can.
And now Indianapolis set to take the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful.
It's caught inside the 25. A huge play that time for the Colts. 51 yards. great patience in the pocket. Of course, it's easy to be patient when the protection's good, and it was.
Yeah, you got to pat those guys on the helmet and say thanks because they gave him plenty of time to stay back there, survey the field, go through the reads that he wanted to, and deliver the ball.
Shook me out my boots.
That was really well executed.
11 yards on the pickup, and that'll be good for an Indianapolis first. Red zone opportunity.
And that's the way to start a drive, and that's the way to continue a drive. Back-to-back, nice chunk plays. And if you're the offensive coordinator in your chess match with the defensive guy, you're thinking maybe you put him in a spot where he's got to load up against the run because that last one was a really nice play. What are you going to do now? Do you go ahead and play into it, continue to run the ball, play action, try and hit him over the top? You've got to feel like you have the advantage.
They'll come out in the pistol. This give is to McCoy. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10. And he's back now here on EA Sports. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. Dolphins bring on an extra defensive back on 3rd down. Here's Locke. Looking for someone to throw to. And T.Y. Hilton, the intended receiver. And it's 4th down. A critical one here if they're going to have any shot at this thing. So they'll go for it on 4th down. Desperation time for Luck on 4th down. And
no! What are you doing?
Indianapolis. Dwayne Allen, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Colts are able to draw a bit closer. And he's a reliable target. He's more than that, though. Look, I'm not going to say he's the best tight end in the league, but he's solid.
Yeah, because he's able to block, and that's almost a lost art for a number of the tight ends in the league now because the most popular guys...
Now the Dolphins are going to halt the action here. It's a timeout. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. And the Dolphins are going to recover. Now they're down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them. It's a tried-and-true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it.
What's the oh, come on.
Holding offense.
So holding by the offense, and maybe now got to shift up what you want to do on the playbook.
Always holding, Tunsil.
Change what you're doing in the playbook, but boy, the advantage shifts to the guys on defense, doesn't it? Longer yardage situations, they often become bolder.
Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. He was trying to get that one to Kenny Stills, and it's 3rd down.
When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And it's
a fight for the football, and it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And the Colts offensive unit ready to see what they can do here. And they're hoping to capture some of that magic they had last time out when they were able to put together a scoring drive. But they're still down here, Charles.
Not the major concern, though, because of what you talked about. They scored the last time out. They feel good about themselves. They feel like their game plan is now in effect. They know how to attack and what plays they want to put together. But they've got to keep moving in the right direction because, as you did note, they are down on the scoreboard.
On 2nd down, here's Locke. Over the middle, Dorsett. And he'll be brought down, it looks like, right at the 15. It'll be a 3-yard gain, and that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard. We're still in search of the 1st down after that last completion. And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. Locke on 3rd down. And he's got his man Hilton. And he gets the first down here as he's taken down at the 24.
And that's understanding where the markers are, because it's not just running to them. Because on the catch, you can actually be pushed back before the first down. It's getting past it and allowing that opportunity to drift back towards the first down line and still having picked it up. Really well run.
A gain of 6 there on first. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of, until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
Now Love. And that's complete to the right side. It's Allen. And he goes out right around the 39. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues.
Coaches always harp on the quarterback reading the defense and getting into the open man. That's good recognition there. And how about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, hit your tight end, let him get some rack.
Yeah, when he gets moving, not many guys want to come over and put a hit on him, do they? I hope I don't sound too rah-rah on that one, but that's the exact right throw. Either your receiver gets it or no one gets it. Give him a lot of credit for being really precise with it.
Got rid of it. No one got it. Throwing his Love. He's got time. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's third. They got pressure there and only rushing 3.
And there's a defensive coordinator right now who is celebrating not just getting home with 3 there, but realizing if that's the type of pressure he can get in the entire game, then his pass defense is going to be excellent. You drop it, where are you going to go with the football?
A few little style points on the
clip me and shit.
but not much room to maneuver after that. Their already slim hopes are going to ride on this one. They'll go on 4th down. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And able to find Dorsett. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And on 4th down, they're able to convert and move the sticks. So here we go, 1st and 10 now.
And that's a big pickup of a first down. And you know that all week, both sides of the ball, offense and defense, are going through every situation. And in this case, the offensive guys had the right play dialed up, because defensively, you work on 4th down situations as well.
And deflating for the defense. They can't get the stop here. Throwing again is Locke. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
And he still doesn't have a catch. We're into the second half. I think it's a little bit of a surprise to me, but that was one he should have caught.
Absolutely. That was his best opportunity right there. He dropped it. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. 5 yards will get him back to the original line of scrimmage, but now they're looking at 3rd and 10. Long drive. The defense just cannot seem to catch a break and get off the field. Throwing on 3rd down. Luck. And he's going to go down way back at the 42-yard line. He could not get away that time, and it'll be a loss of 11 on 3rd down. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Desperation time for Luck on 4th down. Caught left side by Hilton. The Colts unable to convert here on 4th down. And this long drive is going to wind up yielding nothing. So now here come the Dolphins. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. But they're hoping that that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
And no doubt, this is what you call a bounce-back game from a week ago.
And absolutely zero surprise, don't you think? Think about our meeting with the coaches. I mean, all they kept talking about was, well, you know, if you had a bad game last week, it won't happen again. There won't be 2 in a row. We'll bear the brunt of what happened from the week before.
Yeah, they were giving us all the cliches, hoping he would right the ship, and he has. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. They'll set up a throw. Can't find, and no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Trent Murphy able to get him for a loss of about 3. You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it. But it's really, really difficult. You're talking about some terrific athletes. We're trying to put him on the ground.
Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. Give him 7 on the play, and that'll bring up a 2nd and goal.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Buying time to his left. They'll give him a yard on the play, and that is going to set up 3rd and goal.
I think we have to give credit to him for buying time and extending the play. But, you know, there's some really upset defenders on that one. They thought that they had him. Instead, he was coated in Teflon and got away.
You about to get murked out there.
6 on this drive.
You didn't hear me?
About to get murked, son. Murked. Oh, God, I can't believe I threw that. What the fuck? First of all, why didn't they give me that touchdown?
Turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Colts now, their offense works their way back onto the field. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Whoa.
Some people like to do that.
Whoa. Oh!
T.Y. Hilton, nobody to beat. Touchdown.
Not paying attention again.
T.Y. Hilton, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Colts are able to cut into this lead.
Not paying attention again.
Touchdown counts for their team, but I think it counts more for
Right,
the
Bobby.
guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at on film, but this one's over, let's be honest.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pat McAfee to kick. Here's Jarvis Landry now on the return. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Huh? What's up?
Okay.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, Dream. Can you hear me?
Can you hear me now?
It's not funny. Did you see your daughter's face?
What's wrong with your face?
So I need you, Dream, to go upstairs and get everything off of her bed and throw it in the washing machine, except for the heated blanket, Abby. Throw it in the washing machine on hot with 2 Tide Pods.
Okay.
Alexis,
Yeah.
you need to get in the shower again.
Drake will start the drive on the
Like again? Because I just got
Now
out.
here's a timeout called by the Colts on the defensive side of the ball.
Yeah. Like,
It's just their
right
first.
before I
They've got
said
2 more to use here in the final
Okay.
stages.
So, what clothes do you have on? Clean clothes?
Yes.
Like,
All right, so the timeout over and all
No.
11 men back out onto the field for the defense.
go in the upstairs bathroom closet.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. He's going to let this one go deep. And this is incomplete with the clock showing just 3 seconds
You
left.
don't have that.
Every offensive coordinator, every play caller sheet, they have about 5 or 6
I
plays
think
per
I know
game.
what it is, but I'm not
Shot
sure.
plays or big plays, and you don't get many opportunities.
And another timeout taken by the Colts. So the defense had a chance to catch their breath, and now they're back out and ready. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. They'll
I
look to
think
throw.
it,
And caught
when I
by
got home
Cameron
today,
right
when you told
side.
me.
A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guy.
3:30.
3:30.
So that would be 5 hours. So stick with the cold compresses for like a half hour.
Mm-hmm.
And then, do you have other sheets for your bed or just what's on your bed?
Just what's on my bed.
Okay. So, hook up the air mattress.
Yeah.
That shit's gotta be in your you're going to be knocked out. Someone's going to take two.
Okay.
So, as soon as you, and I don't want you to touch anything that you've been outside.
Okay.
And as soon as you see something when I get, just text me and I'll go get whatever food you want or whatever.
Okay.
Alright?
Mm-hmm.
So, it's up to you. Either at night, okay?
I gotta go do my job, right?
Up now,
I
so
gotta
like
go.
however long I have to wait.
I gotta go.
Clockwise, counterclockwise, realest in the top 5. Other 4 ain't rap. I'm just rapping for the side. Yeah, that's coastlines, Panama for the boat rides. Work buildings, and we ain't even need showtime. Just money counters and kitchenware, condo with a in there. And we got rich in there. Billy Trophy, since Hawaiian sofa. Curry over Kobe, we shootin'. Splash Brothers with the add in soap. Good fellas to my Aurelionis. Shades of blue, I bet you. Let the sky fall, let it rain on you. Y'all been killing it. Y'all been harder to pay, not a single assist. Y'all been flicking that bitch. Y'all been at it with this. Y'all been killing it. Y'all been harder to pay, not a single assist. Y'all been flicking that bitch. Y'all been at it with this. Y'all been killing that, killing that. Y'all been flicking that wrist. Y'all been killing that, flicking that, killing that, flicking that wrist. Y'all been killing that. Y'all been harder to pay.
Housekeeping.
Y'all been flicking that wrist, flicking that, killing that, flicking that wrist.
Housekeeping. Come on, Mace. Let's go do some wash, buddy.
And take those right now. And then tell me what I have to put it in the washing machine and in the dryer too.
Okay, send me a fax. Have your people call my people.
I am from the clouds. I'm a human now, but I used to be. I used to be your raindrop, word up. I'm really good at putting words up. I make them levitate and circle with the birds. I don't need to force it, I let it occur. Whatever occurs, thank you. Feel like I was touched by an angel. Once again, a whole nother angle. I got a lot of holes in my ankle. I got a lot of love and a whole lot of ignorance. And that's a good thing if you want to relate. I'm just trying 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 to relate. It's come out like a power within him. I get down like gravity, rapidy, rappers and raps rapidly found the rabbit into the rapids of being rapping and rattling, rattle riddles and rivets into the sky. I'm a rebel feeling vividly, rhythmically, I am vigorous, spinning right to the rhythm, whittle to side eye. I am the killer in the grasses. I am the kid in the corner with the glasses. I am the spectre, you should respect her. I don't expect the special, ain't special. I don't expect her. I'm just really glad I can say something. That's a blessing. Ain't no stress. My presence. Press sometime the pressure. Keep pressing. Worst keeps my impression impressed. That's the way to relate.
Yo, when I tell you
I'm just trying to relate. I'm just trying to relate. I'm just trying to relate. I'm just trying to relate.
If you try to shut us down, we'll show you just how we get down. And just to even up the score, we're coming kicking down your door.
Y'all never played fair, so tell me why now should we care? Queen B told y'all a long time ago that we run the atmosphere. Did we build it? Do we own it? We even in the studios running playback. Shout out to Airman Sally, the young guards, all the G's like us. Shit, we go hard. See, this is how we feel to be a champion. We might fall down, but we never run. You wouldn't need it if you knew what we overcome. Do you know what?
Oh, of course the Patriots are 6-1. I'm at the bottom of the division. Oh, I got the Patriots next. That's fucking lovely. Our team ain't ready to play no goddamn Patriot. Oh, gotta start somewhere. We go hard. We make. No, we never run. Anybody else in my division?
We bow down to none. I want the hell out all my dead ones. Time really does fly when you're having fun, but the party don't stop till we staring down the sun.
Nope. This nigga got a $41 million cap penalty. Insane, man. And they got all this money. Goddamn injuries. They should be back next week. That's a bum. Jesus, man. Yeah, you want?
Now, do you have any dollars?
No, I do not. Why?
Because you're going to get dinner with Wawa.
Wawa. Wawa. Oh, you don't Lexi going?
No, Lexi not at the house. Because she's quarantined. I was with her. What?
Damn you, Danielson. So much for an advance.
Look at me right now. When you're bored and you're just going around Madden.
What's that?
How many people are, there's 21 people in there?
Yeah, a lot of people. I'm at 3 league, well, our league and
Is the draft class going to go?
this one's fun. I played this one this morning. I lost my game, but I had fun though. Bunch of bums. Andrew Luck is killing me, man. Kelsey is a fucking beast. And Demarius Thomas. Damn, man, I almost came back and won the game, but fucking kept dropping passes. Oh, great, I got the Vikings, actually.